Welcome to Geek TV. We are reviewing the G.I. Joe Classified Lines box set of Scrap Iron. I am in love with this action figure. I think it's amazing. Classified's been killing it, and so has Fan Fortress. You owe it to yourself to go check out their store if you love all things fandom. And as we're looking over this box, look at this amazing cold stare of Scrap Iron. I met him back in issue 43, 1986. He was introduced as on the back of Firefly's Quad Runner, and he is best known, I think, for killing Snake Eyes' mentor, Sensei, the Soft Master. The Soft Master sacrificed himself to try to save 3 people in a wreck from one of Scrap Iron's missiles, and was quite effective at that. But unfortunately, as we all know, Scrap Iron comes with 2 missiles. And so, with just a thumb gesture from Firefly, Scrap Iron was able to take out the vehicle containing Cobra Commander's son, of all people, unbeknownst to them. But as soon as I saw that in the book, man, this guy is cold-blooded, and I saw this on the rack and had to have it. Awesome character. And if you're a fan of the Joes, then you know that the card backs, always amazing, and I really miss those in the new line. I love the file cards, but this is my 1986 Scrap Iron. This is I have all the pieces still, and I always laughed at his clown shoes. Yeah, these red big-toed clown shoes. But he had this menacing helmet that really couldn't tell who the character was. But lots of wear and tear. Got a lot of great memories tied up into this character. Snake Eyes exacting his revenge upon this character many times. So let's get into this box. As we get in here, always cut away from yourself, folks. Don't do like I just did right there. Pulling this thing open, and Hasbro has really outdone themselves. I was amazed at how large these tracks were on this droid, or this robot, automated drone, if you will. And trying to get into the new cardboard has been a little bit challenging. Now, I've noticed here, at this point, I've had an action figure that had a really weak middle joint, and I'm afraid that this is going to be a problem with this track system, depending on how heavy the head is that holds the missiles. So just a word of warning, don't get too rambunctious with this. I'm afraid it's going to snap over time. But once I get this character off the card, oh man, it's love at first sight, and I am so glad that this helmet comes off now. You can really see this character and all the detail under that helmet. His face is fried and scarred, and his mohawk is just really telling of the kind of person he is. Yeah, it looks like he's got only one eye now. As I cut into these 2 bags that came out of this really awesome footlocker that they've kind of established with some of these box designs. You have some of the diorama pieces, his sidearm, his helmet. Really loving that, and there he is, the guy I know and love. And then instead of the wired controller, now you have a wireless kind of drone operation unit. Really effective. Really digging that. As I go along here, I'm kind of checking out like the missile trails that attach to the missiles. They actually insert into the head unit, so it looks like they're blasting out. And I think that if people build their own dioramas, this is going to be a really kind of like just a bonus for them. I didn't really get much out of it for myself, kind of experimented with them a little bit, but it's really not for me, so I just kind of set up the figure. Now, of course, we all want a closer look at this thing. This is really just a top-down view, so I've got some beauty shots that are coming up in just a minute, so hang in there. But just kind of wanted to test the mobility of this. The tracks do not move. It's not the new Hiss. Really amazing. Now let's take a closer look. I'm really happy with this purchase. I think that they're killing it with the classified line. I think that it's refining and getting better with every release. I've included some shots from Hasbro in case you need some inspiration for your own diorama building. And don't forget to check out Fan Fortress over at 61st and Sheridan. An excellent selection, and the prices are always great. So really appreciate those folks, and I appreciate you staying around for the end of the video. I'll see you here next time at Geek TV.